Hello, I am back. I've had to come inside here because I think I was talking for a little bit too long and the sun overheated my phone again, my god. So I thought I'd just come back inside here to finish off this video. I don't know if everyone rejoins again like normal, but see if I can pick up where I actually left off. I think I was talking about stress and how we're constantly under stress, which is a natural response in the body, and stress creates growth. But what the problem is that we are under constant stress. And I give the analogy of when we were evolving as like a caveman or something like that. The stress was a positive thing where if we were being chased by something like a tiger that was going to kill us, we were able to run and get up a tree and get away from it. And that stress created like extra speed, extra strength in the body to get away from a threat to our existence. And now that stress response is put on such high alert all of the time. So we're not being chased by tigers anymore for our survival, but we have mental thoughts that are continuously keeping us under stress, and our body's on continual flight or fight mode. So in normal life, we're continuously, metaphorically, being chased by tiger, chased for our life. So stress creates disease in our body because we're constantly under attack. And because it's a concept, because it's not a tangible thing that we can see, like a tiger running from me, it's very difficult, or it's a challenge to identify what's causing that. And if we're constantly under stress, our body is going to eventually burn out, and it's going to create ways in which it can get away from that stress. And a lot of times we fill it with external means like drugs and alcohol, and sometimes addiction to sex, or addictions of some form. And what they are doing is to numb the feeling, because we're under these stresses. We're trying to fill this void with something, to filling the void with something that will dull the pain of this stressful situation, of this constant negative thoughts. So we need to look at ways in which we can relieve those things, because we all, as I said, stress is not a wholly unhealthy thing, but in small doses that can create growth. Constant chronic stress creates disease and creates depression and creates really negative consequences in our body. So we need to look at ways in which we can de-stress and let go of those things. And I mentioned in the first video lots of ways you can do that. Meditation, breathwork is number one for me. You can do yoga, you can sing, you can dance, you can climb a mountain, whatever that is for you, that allows you to de-stress and let that valve go, and climb up that tree and get away from the tiger, the metaphorical tiger. That you need to do that. Do things that you love. Let go of. Just make time for you. Make time just for you. Make time for doing the things that make you happy. That really let go of stress. Get you out of your thinking mind. And I know we're busy people. If we have families and we have jobs that are that take up a lot of our time, mentally and physically, I understand it's a challenge, but you do need to make time for you in whatever way that works for you, because if you don't, you can't give to your family. You can't be the best for your family if you don't look after yourself first. So your children are going to suffer, your workmates are going to suffer, your family's going to suffer if you don't take time for you. And I think a lot of times this can be very much directed to women. A lot of times women will give too much, because not that they give too much, but that they will tend to look after their family and everyone around them before they take care of themselves. Men, obviously, to a certain degree, will do it as well, but I think more so with the woman, this can be a thing. So they're going to be constantly stressed, and this can lead to, I talked about like drugs or alcohol or sex, but a lot of time this can manifest with women with shopping, this type of thing. And this is not just about one, but I'm just giving this example. Is like, so we have this constant where we're not spending time on ourselves and not connecting with our inner being, and then we want to something outside of ourselves to fill that gap and make us feel better. and that can be like that. So it can be like shopping, it can be like sex, it can be, we use alcohol and drugs to fill those voids. But meditation, breathwork, yoga, dance, singing, laughter, all of those things can fill that void and keep that balance without the need for those external things. And that doesn't mean that we don't have those external things as well, but we have those as not a crutch or not something that's filling something that's missing. We have them as just maybe just for a pleasure, and it comes from a place of balance. Then those things are going to lessen naturally, but we can still enjoy those things and really still buy the things we want. But it's not because it's a need, because I'm fulfilling a need or a want that's inside me that I don't even know what it is, and I feel like this product is going to help, or I feel like this partner through this sexual thing is going to get to me, or I feel like this alcohol or drugs can fill that void. So it's looking at ways in which you can do that. And the title of the first video was reflection, and how everything we see outside of ourselves is actually ourself. There is no other person. You're hearing my words now, but what you're actually experiencing is elements of your own consciousness, elements of your being that I am reflecting to you, and some that may be negative, that may be positive, but all of those it's actually a reflection of you. You're not seeing me, you're just using me as a reflection tool of things within yourself. So there may be something in the words that I say will spark something within you, or maybe something you see, or there'll be some experience that is going to reflect something to you. And if we use that in a positive way, if I say something that makes you feel a bit uncomfortable, or something that you might think, oh, why is he saying that, or he doesn't know me, or he doesn't understand what it's like, then that's probably something that you need to look at. And it's the same for me. Whatever these words are coming out for me, this is dealing with things within my consciousness that I feel that I need to deal with, whether I know it or not. Sharing of this video, I'm going to learn something by the act of sharing. And again, I don't say that I know it all. I'm far from it. It's just a process of learning, and I just happen to be expressing in this way now because I feel, firstly, it helps me. It helps me getting this out. I watch these videos back sometimes, and I'm amazed by some of the things that I listen to, because I feel like I'm listening to another person. And a lot of this stuff helps me, and I've had feedback that people have. These videos have helped them. So that's the reflection that I'm creating now, and I'm happy that I'm doing that, and I'm happy that it's helping people, and I'm happy that it's helping me. So just look at ways in which you can, and this can be a de-stressing thing as well, just expressing yourself in whatever way that works for you. It could be in writing, it could be in dance and song, or it could be just in treating people. I see Ursula's just joined again. Treating people the way you want to be treated. If you just do that every day, that's de-stressing in itself. It's letting go. It's creating the reflection that you want to see in the world, and that's powerful. That's expansive. That's going to be growth. So I have this phone. I'm hoping this phone doesn't overheat again. I think I've gone on for quite long enough. I think the other video was over an hour. I'm not even sure. But I just wanted to come back on and just finish it here, and just say, if you are going through any stressful times, or you're seeing things in your environment that you don't like, or that are not productive or not expansive for you, just know, come from the place of, this is a reflection of me, and then you take back your power. You know that you can start creating the things that you want by focusing on the things that you want, and not being a victim of external circumstance. And just take one step at a time. It's small steps, and I don't mean you have to transform everything overnight, but you can. But small steps, and move towards the things that you want, focusing on joy and peace and happiness, and serving other people, and serving the greater good. And that's going to create an energy flow within you that's unstoppable. And I really feel like I want to share this with people, because it's exciting for me. Good man, Marty. Happy Sunday, Marty Water. Thank you very much, my friend. I hope all went well last night. I think you had a gig last night. So James says, hello, Marty. Hi, James. How you doing? Good morning. So I've just been having some conversations here and sharing some things, and I hope everybody is doing well and feeling good today. As I say, my energy levels are very high because of the practices I've been doing since 5:45 or whatever it was this morning. Went outside and did some qigong practice, breathwork practices, and the energy you feel in your body is just incredible. There's no comparison to it. James says, "Do you believe in the law of attraction?" Absolutely, I do. The law of attraction is a term that's used a lot for this thing. It depends on where you come from it. The law, what my thoughts are on it is that everything is here and now. Every possibility already exists here and now. And what the law of attraction, the thought of the law of attraction is that something is away from me and I'm drawing it to me. And this is where I kind of not differ, but it's just a different way of looking at it from the law of attraction, that there's something outside of myself that I bring. My thoughts are that everything is here and now, and when we manifest something through these practices, we're just taking advantage or just showing something that's already there, and we're just manifesting it in our life. It's already there, but we put ourselves in a place where it can manifest in our life. It's not something that's over here and I'm bringing it to here. But all the practices that I talk about are based around the law of attraction and how we create the things that we want in our life. And what it is more, I'm just realizing the things that I want in my life. I'm realizing this which is already available. I am just experiencing it now. And once you open yourself up to that possibility, this works like magic. So the law of attraction, I think that term a lot of is came from Abraham Hicks. It came into really mainstream views with the book The Secret, and that was very much based on materialistic things of trying to manifest car, trying to manifest money, and there's nothing wrong with that. But if the focus is purely on that, then it gets away from the core message where Abraham Hicks comes from. It's being the vibration of the things and experiences and people and relationships and money and all of those things. Be in that vibration that allows you to just experience that. It's already here. And it's when we are in a place, if we're in a vibration, like I talked about in this video and previous, if we're in the vibration of things that are negative and low, we're going to create more of that. And all we're doing is putting our focus on something that we don't want, and we're going to experience more of what we don't want. And all of that's there. And it's only a slight, tiny switch of focus to something positive, which is already there, and then we take ourselves in that direction. So that's my thoughts on the law of attraction. Is it a law? Yeah, I would say so. It's a law of the universe that we can use to our advantage, that we can experience in a way. And I've done this many times with different types of things. I've talked about it in some of my other videos. The relationship, my wife now, we both use this sort of the principles of law of attraction, the work that I'm doing, the house that I'm living in. All of these things kind of were experienced and are being experienced through that process of law of attraction. But again, it's not we put ourselves in the vibration of the things that we wanted, meaning we just started to act in a way that put us in a place where we want the things that we wanted just appeared. They're just there. It wasn't like our effort. It wasn't like a doing. So that's my thoughts on that. If you want to talk more about that, you can message me. I can send some links and some videos that are really good that can put the law of attraction and these types of things in really simple way as well. But for now, I think as before this phone overheats again, I'm going to sign off there and wish you all an amazing Sunday. Have an amazing weekend wherever you are in the world. If it's still your weekend, amazing, enjoy. If it's your first day of the week in the Middle East or somewhere like that, enjoy as well. It's the same thing. So if you want to contact me, if you want to work with me one-on-one, I do sessions on Skype. All of these things that I talk about here, we can go on and work on your life and work on things that you want to manifest and work on do you tweet? Yeah, James, I have if you go to on Twitter, it's Activate Breath So I don't use Twitter as much as I probably should. I started off using that, but it's more so on Instagram and Facebook now. But we do have a Twitter on Activate Breath. If you go to activatebreathwork.com or Activate Breathwork on Facebook, you can see them there, James. But I should. Twitter's a very powerful one, and it's very wide reach. It's very good. So I search it, but I don't use it enough. So, but yeah, if you want to work with me one on one, you can check our website, activatebreathwork.com. If you want tips and sort of lifestyle changes that you can make right away, just go to activatebreathwork.com/lifestyle. I have lots of daily tips, lots of things, practices you can do, lots of free videos that you can watch. Also, we do retreats here in Portugal. You can check on our website there about details about that. 3, 5 and 7 day retreats, very powerful. We also do training to become an Activate Breathwork practitioner, and our family is going to grow very soon. So next week we'll be training another person to be an Activate Breathwork facilitator. We've got Zach in America, we've got Ananda in Germany, and myself and Elise in Portugal. And a beautiful friend of ours, Danny, will be joining our team. She's doing the 7 day training as of next week, or it could be the following week. So yeah, if you're interested in doing that, it's very, very powerful and very empowering. The skills that you learn there, you take with you the rest of your life, and also facilitate this life-changing work in Activate Breathwork, which has changed my life and changed hundreds of other people's lives through the process. So if you're interested in a retreat, if you're interested in hosting us for events, generally around Europe, we're looking at venues in Ireland and the UK, in Germany, in Spain. If you'd like us to do events, if you'd like me to come and speak, breathwork, whatever, you can contact me. And you can contact me about anything. I just want to just reiterate this, that it doesn't need to be on Skype or through anything. I'm opening my doors to anyone that's on this journey and who is maybe very early, or you have some questions. No question is too crazy or out there, and don't feel like you can't contact me. There's a friend that I had to reassure yesterday that they can contact me. So again, I'm always open to any questions about any subject. I have experience on most things, as I've shared in lots of my videos. I've experienced the darkest dark and the lightest light. So somewhere in between, I'm sure we can meet. So thank you very much, everyone. As I say, have an amazing weekend or week or day. All it is now, anyway. It's only one moment. So sending lots of love wherever you are in the world, and I will chat with you all very, very soon. Until then, namaste and goodbye.